Yo, what up, Poke fans? It's your boy TPG back at it again with another video. Today is a different day though. Today, we're playing Pokemon. So for those of you who don't know, I have a second channel, TPG Pokemon, and over there I used to do VGC Pokemon videos and TCG Pokemon videos. And I still post over there occasionally, but I sort of wanted to diversify this channel more into the niches that I think my community would like. And I actually think a lot of the Bandai trading card game community would be interested in the Pokemon trading card game. I've seen a lot of interest in it, and maybe some interest in Pokemon VGC as well. We'll see if I move that over. That one might stay separate to the other channel. But this is a test video. I want to see how the Pokemon TCG does on the main channel. And we're going to be putting out more and more Pokemon TCG videos because I think the game's really fun, and I really hope that you guys give it a try. But don't worry, the other videos aren't going anywhere. We're still going to be making the UVS videos, the the Digimon videos, and the One Piece videos. Those will all be staying, so don't worry about that. But that being said, we are doing a Meowscarada EX video. We're going to be taking a Meowscarada EX deck into the ladder, and we're going to see how we do with it. So that being said, stay tuned, and let's hop right in. Okay, chat, we are here today with a special video. This is the first Pokemon TCG video I'm going to have on the channel. There's going to be a lot more. I have another channel, TPG Pokemon, but my goal is to sort of merge those two channels. I want to have my Pokemon content on this channel as well because I really enjoy doing it. So this is going to be the first of that. And this is Meowscarada EX. So let's go over the deck really quick. So Meowscarada EX got a new battle deck recently, and it's a pretty interesting play style, and I definitely think it gets more support in the future, and it can be very good, especially if Manaphy goes out of rotation, even though we have Jirachi coming in. So Meowscarada EX has Bouquet Magic. You can discard a basic grass energy from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. What does this mean? This means you're going to be hitting your opponent with 30 damage to each of their bench Pokemon. And then for a double turbo energy, it has Scratching Nails, which is 100 base power. And then if the opponent's active Pokemon already has damage counters on it, it does 120 more. So it's a 220 base move. If you have double turbo energy, it's a 200 base move. Plus the 3 damage you're putting on it from Bouquet Magic. So that's 230. And then we play Radiant Alakazam. Radiant Alakazam is going to allow us to spread those damage counters onto other Pokemon to make sure we're always hitting Meowscarada for full value. Of course, this is a stage 2 deck, which is going to sort of hinder it a little bit. But it shouldn't be enough to where it really changes the deck too much. We do play 1 Medicham V for Yoga Loop, allowing us to put 2 damage on opponent's Pokemon, and then if it's knocked out, we get to take an additional turn. This can come up, but it hasn't come up for me, so, you know, we'll see if it does in this video. Of course, we have the Babura line from our draw power. We have Spiritomb for the Mew matchup. We have Battle VIP Pass. We have Energy Retrieval. This is important. I thought about playing Superior Energy Retrieval, but we already have such a low hand advantage that we want the additional cards in hand by not pitching in order to get those those grass energies back into rotation. Escape Rope to swap in and out, Artisan to get us some Sprigatitos on the board, and then of course some just overall good trainers. We're playing 9 Grass Energy. You can test up to 9 to 13, I think is the happy number, and then of course our 4 DTE. But with that being said, let's hop right into the gameplay. Okay, so we got Tail, so we'll be going first. This way we can hopefully bench a Sprigatito, and if we draw a Rare Candy and a Meowscarada, we can go into that turn 2, otherwise we have to go to the full line. No, we did get a base. We got Medicham V. But our hand is not very good. We got double Rare Candy. We have the Professor's Research to do more digging. But the problem is we have nothing to do on this turn. We have a Grass Energy. Can't do anything with that. Charmander, so we're going against Charizard. This is actually a really bad matchup for us. And we'll see what happens, but it's not going to be good. I can tell you that. I think we're going to definitely be Charcoal. So Ultra Ball, probably going to search for the Zard here. I'm assuming they already have the Rare Candy. If we had had a Sprigatito there, that would have been very good for us. But bossing it out can be really bad. Okay, so they're just going for the Zard. Oh boy. So Nest Ball. Nest Ball's probably gonna grab like a if they grab Manphy, Victini EX. I have to double check what Victini EX does. Streif, you may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Victory Flame 220. Okay, so it's just a chunker, a basic chunker. Okay, so they didn't have that. We do have Spiritomb. I don't even know if it's worth. I don't even know if it's worth benching the Spiritomb here. I guess we can fade out if we need to. So we'll bench the Spiritomb. This hand's not playable in any capacity. So we are gonna have to Professors it, which sucks because we just lost 2. Oh man. Oh man, chat. We just lost 2 good cards. We're gonna Nest Ball the Radiant Zam here. We have the candy actually, so we can get rid of these. Going for the Meowscarada. There's only one left in deck, meaning there's one in prize. We have the DTE, so we have everything in our hand to make this value next turn. The main problem with that is that we don't have a grass energy in rotation. We would need a Gossifleur engine to go into that. Okay, they just go into Charmeleon Pass. We got Artisan, which could be good. Artisan can give us Eldegoss. And then Eldegoss can get us Gossifleur, hopefully. Actually, I think we're going to go for Bidoof, because if we can get a Bibarel out and just draw 5 on the Crackback next turn, because we're definitely just going to Meowscarada here into the DTE. Right, because now if we have that Charizard in rotation, which we know they have the Zard, Zard's actually 2 times weak to Grass, which makes it a pretty good counter to Meowscarada, or Meowscarada a decent counter to it. Unfortunately, that Victini in the back is a little scary. Infernal Rain's going to search for some energies, attach them. Probably 1 to the Zard and 2 to the Victini. Okay, 4 on the Zard for some reason. 5 on the Zard for some reason. Doing 180 to Metacham, that's fine. Huh. Ultra Ball. I like Ultra Ball here. The problem is Ultra Ball gets us no value for a while. We're going to get a Sprigatito to set up. Actually, we probably should have gone for Gossifleur, but it's fine. So the Zard would take 200, but if we can get a Grass Energy, we can just KO the Zard immediately. Bidoof, ooh, that's tough. We really didn't want to lose the Bidoof here, especially when we had no cards in hand. Not something you particularly like to see. We're going to just toss out the Metacham again while we set up this Meowscarada. Battle VIP Pass is going to do absolutely nothing for us, but we can go for Artisan, go for Gossifleur here. And then next turn we can Ultra Ball grabbing Eldegoss, Eldegoss giving us what we need to get the Meowscarada into rotation to KO the Zard. And that should be a wrap. Defiance Band. Okay, Professor's Research, pitching the Rare Candy, drawing 7 new cards. This could be very good for them. They haven't used our Artisan at all. Okay, so more fire energy on the Zard. Okay, so the Victini is really scary. Not going to lie about that. However, let's see here. So we'll do 400 to... Oh, we drew the Eldegoss. We just drew it. So we can just hold this Ultra Ball then. We don't really even need it. Because now we're going to do this. We're going to Meowscarada. We're going to Bouquet Magic. We're going to put 30 on the Teeny. And then we're going to Radiant Alakazam, moving 10 over to the Zard. Which should be enough for a KO. At this point. Yeah, that'll be enough for a KO. Artisan can set up a... We're just going to keep thinning our deck. I think at this point we just grab... Go for a second Goss, to be honest with you. Just getting as much grass energy in rotation as possible. And then, yeah, I think we just go for the KO on the Zard now. Scratching Nails. Going to pick up the KO on the Charizard. We're going to get 2 off of that. Hopefully we can get like a Rare Candy and a Meowscarada. Battle VIP Pass and a Boss's Order. I'm actually not mad about the Battle VIP Pass because that means I can just easily easily use this Ultra Ball. Of course, this Victini can't really do much to us. It can hit us for 60 and then swap out, which is okay, I guess. It's very strange to me that they haven't used our artisan at all. Because they should have a lot more Charmanders on board right now. Radiant Zard, Charmander, okay. Sure. Yeah, that 60 is gonna hurt, but let's see what they bring out here. Charmander. So we've taken 2. So this Charizard's not active. Cool, because I think we're actually just gonna KO this Charmander. Is what I want to do. I think we're gonna Ultra Ball, pitching these 2. Grabbing us the... Alright, we don't have another Meowscarada in rotation, which means it's in our prize card. So we're just going to go Florgato here. Eldegoss to search more. Just going to Bouquet Magic. We're just going to put this on the Zard. We're probably going to have to put energy on Florgato. Just because if we do get the Meowscarada here and we don't have DTE, we're going to need... There we go, we got Meowscarada, nice. So we're going to now have 2 energy for a follow-up Meowscarada if they're able to KO with this Victini here. And then we can KO the Victini. We're in a really odd prize trade now, though, because this Meowscarada is going to faint. We can KO the Victini, but the Charizard will be -3. Still no energy on it. We'll see if they commit any energy to it this turn. If they don't, I actually think we're quite okay. The Rare Candy on the Charmander could be bad. Could be very bad. We're gonna have to commit. We're gonna have to commit to KOing this Victini, unfortunately. We'll do that. We'll Bouquet Magic, putting some damage on the Charmander. We might as well Artisan just to do it. Just grab a Manphy, put it on the bench. Right now we are KOing the Victini. We'll Cotton Lift. So if they do have, in these 6 cards, if they do have Rare Candy into Charizard, then I think we just accept that it's over. But that's it. If they have that exactly, then it's over. But we'll see here. I hope... let's see, actually. We can probably double check. Okay, so they don't have it because they just brought that out. They have 3 Rare Candies in Trash. And they have 2 Zards in Trash. Yeah, they definitely don't have it. But this is... minus for each price card your opponent. Oh, wait, no. This Charizard does just KO us for game. Never mind. For some reason, I forgot about the Excited Heart ability. That's tragic. That's okay. That was literally our worst matchup, and we did really good into it. Let's hop into the next game now. Okay, so we are here in the next game. We're hoping to go first again. And that was a really strong game last game, and I keep thinking about what I could have done differently, but I think I played it relatively perfectly. I maybe could have bosses ordered out the Charizard earlier. Instead of KOing the Charmander if I had double checked the Trash, but it is what it is. So they chose Heads. Let's see if we can get a Tails. Okay, Heads. So we are probably going second, which is not as good as us as being good for us being a stage 2 deck. Yeah, we're gonna be going second. So going second in the stage 2 game is not good. We really don't like to see that. And our only basic was Radiant Alakazam. That's super unfortunate because that's not one that we want to be putting out there. Okay, so they did Mole. They're playing the Kingdra deck. I've seen this. So now we're going to get to draw some extra cards, though, which is nice. especially for our deck. Okay, so they didn't really do anything for us. Let's see. However, I think they're all electric weak, which is quite unfortunate for us. Battle VIP pass in the opening is really nice. I wish I was that talented. Let's see if we can get a Battle VIP. Palkia V-Star in the Frigibacks. Oh, this is a rough game, chat. This is a rough game. Because we are about to get irritated on the next turn. Ultra Ball. So Nest Ball. Let's get Sprigatito. Boy. I don't like Ultra Balling here for nothing. I think we just pass on that. I know Alakazam will be fine. We can go into the Meowscarada next turn. Ooh, maybe that was a mistake. Because if we had pitched Roxanne and an energy, we could have gone into Eldegoss on the follow-up as well as Meowscarada. Yeah, that was unfortunate, chat. I misplayed. It would have been a really greedy play. I would have had no hand. So maybe it wasn't a misplay, but, you know, they are going straight to Kingdra here. Which is not amazing for us. Hydro Splash KOing us immediately. Oh, that's unfortunate. Radiant Alakazam is one of our best Pokemon, and we are on the Sprigatito now. Lucky for us, if we can get a DTE. Oh boy, chat. This is not looking good. What we can do is we can go for a Bouquet Magic. Putting 30 on the Frigibacks. At this point, I don't like doing it, but at this point we have to pretty much lose a bunch of cards, which is never good, but we need this Gossifleur. That way we can go into Eldegoss on the Crackback. I guess I could have pitched Eldegoss instead of the Energy in order to have Meowscarada live next turn. So that was a misplay on my end. I don't think we would KO the Kingdra, not without the assistance of Radiant Alakazam. Unfortunately, I think losing Radiant Alakazam early sort of makes this game a wrap. I don't think Kingdra is a relatively incredible deck in terms of oppression, and I do think it's a winnable matchup. But really losing that Radiant Alakazam has not helped us. Maybe we can get Super Rod. I don't remember if we had it in this list or not. If we have Super Rod, maybe we can get it back into rotation, but it might be too late by then. Okay, so they're just going into Artibax, which is different. I'm going to be targeting the Palkia V-Star with my next Bouquet Magic, because we need to be spreading damage now for a future turn. Hitting us for 130 is not not good. Rare Candy, sure. Gossifleur. Let's just go for a Cotton Lift. Get these. Unfortunately, we're losing a lot of momentum here, because if we get chunked for 130 again, we can pick up the KO on the next turn, but we're already so far behind at that point. Candace. Oh. We're just getting absolutely destroyed. Okay, so the POW is probably the next target. Man, I wish we had Radiant Alakazam, because then we could KO the Horsey, at least get a prize card. But unfortunately, we only have the one. Hitting us for 130 will allow us to live another turn. But it begs the question, do we even commit to the... Do we even bother committing to the energy on Meowscarada when we're just going to lose on the next turn? I mean, we probably have to. But it doesn't feel good. Especially with that horsey in the back when they'll likely just get to go. And we don't even get to KO. Which is the worst part about this. But we need to get the damage out for our second Meowscarada if we can get it into rotation. Boy, oh boy. Iridia, probably grabbing Frigibacks here, and like, you don't even need a rare candy at this point, so probably like Frigibacks and, I don't know, maybe an escape rope or something? Maybe a switch cart? Ultra Ball, sure. Probably just dead card. I think they grabbed Kingdra. Little strange to me. Okay, so there's the KO on Meowscarada. I'm just gonna bring Sprigatito here in hopes that we top deck Meowscarada and then somehow can get like a DT. That's not what we wanted. Okay, we'll Cotton Lift, get that last energy out. And then I think we have to escape rope here. Just to keep our Sprigatito alive. Unfortunately, though, I don't really think it matters. So we want to hold this energy for Meowscarada, but I don't think it really matters, which is quite sad. Kingdra, is this the same one? Deep Seeking, when your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack of your opponent's Pokemon, you may move any amount of water energy. Okay, so this is a different Kingdra. Interesting. Okay, Ultra Ball for the V-Star. Okay, yep. Ultra Ball. At this point, it's just pretty much committing. The game's over. I don't have any double prize cards from the take, though. Most likely, they'll just KO both my Pokemon. Most likely. Excalibur, Subspace Spell, KO's Eldegoss. We get to bring in Sprigatito, and then it's game over? Question mark. DTE is nice, but we needed that in reverse order. We would have needed a Meowscarada to live the next hit, and then a DTE on the follow-up, which is super tragic. But overall, well played to the opponent. Very interesting deck. Super cool to see Kingdra being used and utilized. I do think Meowscarada is still a good deck and has some potential, but I think we're going to have to wait for a couple more cards to come out in 151 and Raging Waves, I believe is what the next set is called. I think those two will have better cards overall to put into Meowscarada to use more effectively. Overall, I think they're just practicing, but yeah, there we go. KO, and then I don't have anything else to put in. So you are going to win by no Pokemon, which is, you know, of course, a way to win. Opponent selecting prize cards, selects one, and then I lose, knocked out with no bench Pokemon. Yep. That game didn't feel great. The first game definitely felt a lot better. Super unfortunate how bricked up we were that game, but, you know, it is a card game. Bricks happen. So we're back with the deck, and overall, I think it's a pretty good deck. I think it has a lot of potential. Like I said, I think it's missing one or two cards. Obviously, Radiant Alakazam is a very key card, and losing this in any matchup will very much detriment your game plan because it's the only way to move that damage counters from your opponent's bench Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon, which is how you're going to be utilizing your high damaging move on Meowscarada. The The bidding line could probably see an increase from 1-ofs to 2-ofs for more consistent draw power, because you are going neg in your hand quite often. So that could definitely be something to consider as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. The deck did underperform, which is quite unfortunate. The first matchup is still sticking with me even after recording this. I definitely think we could have won that first matchup had I either played it a little better or we just got a little more lucky. And that second matchup, kudos to my opponent. Really interesting seeing the two different Kingdras in action. Unfortunately, we were really bricked up and we had some bad plays early on that I think may have cost us the game. But overall, I think the deck's quite doable, and I definitely think you should keep your eye out on Meowscarada EX, because if we get any more bench sniping style of Pokemon, or Pokemon that want to put damage counters on your opponent's benched or move damage counters around, I definitely think Meowscarada EX could be a good call. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more of me, check out the links in the description down below. We stream almost all our videos live over on twitch.tv/TPGTCG. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!